right, lads, can you hear me?
We can indeed, loud and clear. Yep.
All good.
Yeah, so hopefully, I know you talk about this weather and internet to see boys working at poles outside, all right, Liam? I seen that earlier. So I don't know what way that's going to work out. You can see along the bottom there, that's the Division 2 qualifiers, the last 16.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then you'll have the Division 1s. These are all the guys that qualified. And obviously, you'll have the Premier, and just flick through them as it goes on tonight. We also will talk about that we've got the Vegas Cup draw, which will be coming up as well. And so anyway, Liam, what do you want to talk there a wee bit just about some of the boys that qualified in the last game? Or
Premier
what?
Division here, probably the standout one in the Premier Division was probably Kieran Hanna. Very tricky draw up in Carrickcroffin. Pat Brady was playing Willie Brown and Kieran was playing the winner. And Kieran ended up coming out of that there, which it wasn't a shock. Kieran's a very capable player, but I don't think himself when he went over the road that night that he'd have probably fancied his chances of getting through, but fair play to him, played very well. Another one probably Larry McAlinden beating Gus Hughes and then beating Ramey McKenna, which Ramey would have fancied his chances against Larry, but Larry played very well. Gavin Dorn got through against Declan McConville. I know in the final of that table that Declan was 2-0 up and Gavin dug deep and ended up winning 3-2.
Very good.
Yeah, so actually, when you think of it, so in that Premier there, let me just see, you had Harvey Lavelle went through, James Toner, he played well, he was in the INF, he played well, that fella.
He beat Richie.
Yeah. Bernie played well, always tight. Bernie would have a tight game against, what do you call him, Jimmy McVarry.
Probably the biggest game in the whole draw was Dagny Brennan against Jack Courtney.
Yeah, I think 3-1, wasn't it?
3-1, Jack, by all accounts, had chances.
Is that right?
I'd say Kieran McMahon had probably the fastest 3 games in the whole of the individuals last Thursday night. I'd say could have been over in 12 or 13 minutes.
Against
fast, yeah.
Against Daggy McMahon.
Daggy McMahon, yeah, 2 fast players, and then the winner played Seamus McVarry. I wouldn't have said that was too quick.
Well, you know what? I had a pint of Guinness and I went flat.
Well, Shamey, you believe, he said to me last the quarterback, he went for the finish, just he didn't get on it perfectly, and only for that, like, he had the black. You know, them games can be always tight, like, so, you know, you had, who else went through there? So there's basically, how many, I'd done some figures out there, what teams went through. The quarter bar have 2 got through. There was Jamie Lavelle and
Jamie Lavelle and James Toner. Different strokes ended up getting 6 into the last 16. CWCA have 5. Dans of the 1. Oren Keenan went out the white cross and got through.
There's a lot of good players in there, like just Jamie and up there saying like there's a lot of good players got through there. But I thought now with was it Willie put Pat out? Like that's hard to do that. And then to go on.
I would safely say it's a long time since Pat Brady hasn't made the last 16 of the individuals.
Oh, very long time. And I'll tell you what, the most talked about game last Thursday night, the hype and everything, had to be your own game, Cal, against Sean Murray.
Well, we'll go on to the Division 1 here now. Anyway, well, it's me and Sean's very close and we're good together and good laugh. And that game could have went anyway. I just happened to get the wee bit of luck at the end because any game is 3-2, Kevin. It's a bit like I was saying there with Kieran and Willie's game. Once it goes to 2 each, it's another. It's bound
it is it.
You know,
I was in McGuigan's and I was very impressed with John Daly.
Yeah, heard
did very well.
Yeah.
Beat Pat Byrne he beat Pat Byrne 3-1 and then he beat Paul McAreevy 3-0. Played very, very well. So he did.
And Marty Conroy won. He beat
Marty won. He beat Mickey Nugent and he beat Mickey Nugent 3-2. I was talking to Mickey last night. Mickey says he thinks that was definitely one that got away from him.
Is that right?
He was really confident to beat Marty. But then he says Marty went into the next game and just blew Shamey King away. So
is that right? Yeah. And Kevin, you know, you against Mark, you got off the good start, like, and once you got it 3-0, like, you know, if you get that wee bit ahead, you're flying, aren't you?
And God love me, I tell you what, I never give him a chance, right?
Yeah.
He gave me a chance. The only time he came to the table, he had nothing. He had absolutely nothing. You know, and that's one of them things.
I was very impressed with Gary McLaughlin getting through, beating Mark Shevlin and Paul Murphy.
Yeah, definitely. You know, that's not easy, and he done it. Yeah. And I'll tell you, it's a bit like my game. Shawnee would 1-0 up, and he also had a break finish in the fourth game. But if Shawnee had got me in the second game, it could have been 3-0 for me. So
And
that's
there's
the way
still
things
there's
swing
still
around.
an outstanding game to be played, which will be a good game. Diddles has to play Skippy.
Yeah, that has to be
Which
played in the
was-
Bosco too.
Yeah, when Skippy gets home from honeymoon. So
Right, so who else? And of course, Niall McVerry he done well with Lee McParland. D.
Lee
Kearney done
McAlinden.
brilliant. D. Kearney done brilliant. Good win
yeah,
for D.
good win for
Yeah.
D against Bud.
Bud is a hard player to beat. As I said to you before, Bud's always our last player, McGuigan's, and the one that's pulled him out of plenty of holes.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
He's won the more points.
is there
Even
anybody
Tucker
else that
Hughes,
missed
even Tucker Hughes
Yeah.
going away up to St. Menina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coming back down and then you
Dermot Lonigan. So now Marty Conroy's the favourite now, yeah? Now what do you think, Liam?
No, I would say
Or Niall McVerry?
Niall McVerry on paper, like Niall's going to be hard to beat. I don't know what is the format now when it goes into the last 16, but
It's just
He's
draws.
first to four. First to four.
First of all,
first to four, best of seven. Niall's going to be very hard to beat that format. So he is.
He'll
So he is.
love that.
But there's
there's-
players there. Ralph McCrummy from the
Yeah.
Bears.
Bears,
yeah.
yeah.
Push over as well. So
And I'll tell you who else done well there too was, what do you call him?
Stephen Cherry.
Bunty's young fella. What do you call him?
Stephen Sherry gets through as well. Bunty, Aaron O'Callaghan. Yeah,
Yeah.
Aaron's now a good player.
Aaron.
Very good
He's
player.
on that, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, the Division 2, then we'll have
Division 2.
Ramey Loughlin go through, Mark McGurk, John McGee, Paddy McCann. John McGee thinks he has it in the bag, does he? Yeah.
I don't.
Paddy
No,
McCann.
I don't think he does because. Well, put it this way.
If you're listening to Declan, yeah, he has it in the bag.
I see Declan got through there.
Declan only gets through because he got a bay.
He get a bag.
Did he? All right.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Well,
then,
I'll
and
take on
then,
whoever.
and in the next round, it'll probably be a baby.
And here,
All right.
and Ben McClory won 3-0. His man wasn't there.
Ah,
Do you know
that's
what I
right.
mean?
That's right.
Do you know what I mean? And here,
So
tell you what,
any other names there? Like, these other
Shane
names.
Shane
Dornan,
Dornan,
very good players.
Yeah.
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 very good player. And I'll tell you what,
John
Ian Griffin-
probably is favourite. John probably is the big favourite there. But there's boys there like
Aidan
there's
Griffin.
Killian McDonald can play. Really
Yeah,
Lappin
Kelly
can
McDonald,
play.
good. And you
They're
see, I
all
don't know enough like
capable.
of Anthony O'Hanlon and then guys as well, like from
Yeah.
what do you call it, from Millvale.
Kevin Crilly from Morphy's and Make can
Yeah,
definitely
Paddy
play for
McCann.
Really.
Paddy McCann's a good player.
Very good
Paddy-
player.
Paddy's
Played for
played there a
Khalidi.
long time.
Played in the Premier Division with Khalidi.
Yeah.
Like
So he could sneak in there all right. Again,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just on the night sometimes. That's why if it's first to four, you've no complaints.
the
like.
draw with the draw short, he's going to be very interesting. See
Yeah.
who's paired
What?
up.
So, sorry, Kev.
No, you're all right. Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. So basically, then, just before we go, that's at 16, right? We're talking about it, but we talked about that 16. We're actually going to go straight on, and we come back to the way we feel the league is, and that is that okay?
Yes.
So we'll go to the pairs draw. If I can put this up, and who's going to write down what?
I'll write the pairs.
We'll all right away here.
Right. Okay.
So-
We'll pick out. So as you can see there, there's 48 entries.
Yes.
96 players. 96 players.
No.
And
49.
we're ready to go with this, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, just
Right.
before we start.
Yeah.
One,
Sorry,
one
the way it
plays
goes is
two.
yeah, A plays B. The winner of A and B plays C.
Okay.
The same as it was in the individuals. Do you understand?
Yeah. One plays two,
Yeah.
and two plays
winner.
and the
Yeah.
winner.
So it's
The
very
winner
important
plays- one
that when I'm
plays two
doing
and the winner
this.
plays three.
Yeah, so it's very important when I'm doing this that you keep that in that order, that we don't miss out on
Yeah.
that. So somebody again, just take a wee
Yeah.
look.
Yeah, well,
Is that
just
all right?
give us a second then. Just even you do,
Oh,
Cal,
well,
just
yeah.
give us a second to get the writing down and that.
Yes, that's fine. Right, let's go with this, right?
Do you want to shuffle? Do you want to shuffle it there?
Yeah, there's
not shuffled yet.
as well. Right, there's a shuffled, all right?
Okay.
You
Yeah.
see that, yeah?
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
I can't see who that lands. Stephen Gorham and Paul Kelly, different strokes. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh,
Oh.
there's John McGee and Patrick Smith, the Bosco. winner of that will play Colin Sheens and Jim McMahon from Ballyholland. So that's the first one I just repeated, Liam.
Stephen Gorham and Paul Kelly versus John McGee and Paddy Smith. And the winners play Colin Shields and Jim McMahon.
Right, okay. Looks like Pat Byrne and Paul McAreevy McWiggins. Plays Aidan Griffin and Ramey Lupton, nifty 50s. And the winner plays Pat McClennan and Stephen Sherry, Mans Rams. Call that back to me now.
Pat Byrne and Paul McAreevy versus Aidan Griffin and Ramey Lachlan. And the winner versus Pat McClennan and who was Stephen Sherry?
Stephen Sherry.
Tommy Mooney and Mark Trainer, Trainers A. Niall O'Hare and Matthew Cameron sitting in as B. Looks like Marty Conroy and Skippy Morgan McWiggins. Go ahead again there, somebody. There we are.
Tommy Mooney
Tom-
and Mark. Yeah, you work away, Kevin.
Tommy Mooney and Mark Trainer versus Niall O'Hare and M. Cameron. And the winners will play Marty Conroy and Paul Morgan.
All right. Oh,
South.
Oh.
Liam and Noel McGuiggins and CWC.
Be good.
Be good, be good. Give me something good.
Mark Pantney and Jimmy O'Hare.
You got your wish.
I'll tell you now in a minute.
Yeah, it's the next one.
Oh, Paddy Clark, no. Pat Quinn and Paddy McCann. Murphys. That's nice of him. Right, call it out there, Kevin.
Liam and Noel Bradley versus Mark Pantney and Jimmy O'Hare. And the winners of that plays Pat Quinn and Paddy McCann. A game for the ages.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a tight one for somebody. Manny Byrne and Trusty Byrne. Played
Oh,
Brent McNally and Mickey Nugent.
that'll be a good game.
And the winner of that will play it. Oren Keenan and Richie Taylor. Yeah, call it there, somebody.
Yeah. Manny and Tristy Bourne versus Brenton McNally and Mickey Nugent, and the winner to play Oren Keenan and Richie Taylor.
This is a big one.
Willie Brown and Bernie McGee.
Last year's runners-up.
Yeah. They'll be hard to beat. Oh my God. They got a good start.
Oh,
Daggy
Oh.
Brennan and Daggy McMahon. Kevin, let's hope we don't get them.
no. Take our name off the wheel. Take
We
our
shouldn't
name
have
off
talked
the
that. The last time we done that, we did get the bogey of it, remember?
wheel. Yeah. Oh, that's a big one.
James McGarr and Anthony Randall.
Oh, no. James Maguire and Anthony Reynolds.
They call that out, somebody?
It is Willie Brown
Willie-
and Bernie McGee versus Declan Brennan and Daggy McMahon. And the
Can't
winners of
hear
that
you. He's breaking up there, no?
No, can you
No,
hear
I
me
can
now?
hear him spot on.
Right, go ahead, say it again,
Right.
sorry.
Willie Brown and Bernie McGee versus Declan Brennan and Daggy McMahon. And the winners will play James Maguire and Anthony Reynolds from Drummond T.
Just a quick one before we move on. What is the format with this? Best of?
Best of
Um,
five.
No,
Best of
just
five,
here,
yeah.
yeah, best of five, same as the individuals, first to three.
Yeah.
Right, ready, yeah?
That was best
Yes.
of 5. Yep, just wanted to clear that up before we move
Yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah. James Toner and Tommy Lavelle, Porter Bar. And Jimmy McVary Dance Bar. And the winner plays. There's no easy ones in it, you know that.
No.
No, it's hard.
Clive Whelan and Stephen Murphy from Murphy's. Yeah, we'll have that, yeah.
Yeah.
Call it there, call it there.
James Toner
Kevin.
and Tommy Lavelle versus Seamus and Jimmy McVary. And the winners will play C. Whelan and Stephen Murphy
Stephen Murphy.
from Murphy's. Oh, this is a big one.
Paddy Clark and Remy McKenna. There's Mickey Feenan and Mickey O'Hanlon, White Cross.
Got to the final a couple of years ago.
That's right.
And the winner plays
Oh,
James Boyd and Ben Cafola from Boyd's. Everybody's a chance there.
yeah. So that's Paddy Clark and Remy McKenna versus Mickey Feenan and Mickey O'Hanlon. And the winners will play Ben Carfolio and James Boyd.
Okay. Sean Kern and Danny McGuigan. Oh. There's Jimmy Lavelle and Stephen Rush, quarter bar.
Who's that? Jamie Lavelle?
Yeah.
Stephen Rush. Yeah. Come on,
The
give
winners
us
will play.
come on.
Oh, Pat Brady and Harvey Lavelle. Just as you thought the thing was looking all right.
A hard pairing. A very hard pairing.
Call it somebody.
Sean Kern and Danny McGuigan versus Jamie Lavelle and Stephen Rush, with the winners to play Pat Brady and Harvey Lavelle.
Here, Jamie and Stephen Rush could also win that too, you know. a hell of a
100%.
chance. Like.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Jamie and Stevens, two good players. Definitely, they're well. Anybody in this league's well fit to break and finish. Like some of them boys there.
Martin McVeigh and Johnny McCreesh from Port of Hart. Who's Shamie Keenan? Can I remember? Shamie Keenan and Eugene McDermott from Burge. And the winner plays that was a good one to get. Davy Brandon and Richie Carlin and the McGee's. Remind me that again there.
I am McVeigh and Johnny McCreish versus Seamus Keenan and Eugene McDermott, and the winners plays Davy Brannan and Richie Carlin.
Alright. Are we even on this week?
It's just a bit of
Yeah, I
say
don't
that.
know.
Few big pairs still in it. Last year's winners and everything.
Paddy Hughes and Mark Shevlin. St. Menina's 8. Plays Kieran Hanna and Mark McSherry, trainers 8.
Looks like John Daly, is it?
John Daly and Kevin Kelly, Drummond T.
So that's Paddy Hughes and Mark Shevlin versus Kieran Hanna and Mark McSherry, with the winners to play John Daly and Kevin Kelly. Around their last 8 pairs, I think, wasn't it? 10 pairs.
Austin Thompson, Stephen DeVale, Port of Hart.
Who's Austin playing with her?
Stephen Lavelle.
Plays Garrett Thainer and Denver Jenkins, nifty 50s.
Oh, take us out, give us, come on. Yee. We'll take that.
Kevin McGee and Kevin McCoy. What was that one again?
I'll tell you
Austin
now,
Thompson and Stephen DeVale, Gareth Trainer and Denver Jenkins, with the winners to play.
Kevin
These
McGee
two.
and Cal McCoy.
Well, considering everybody's there, like, you know, it's. Look at the names that's left. Jack Courtney. You know what I mean? Paddy Tabby's not even out. Eddie Heaney and Aaron O'Callaghan. I feel it's going to be Paddy Tabby, is it? No, nowhere near him. John Allen and Martin Allen Forsters. Yeah,
Yeah.
and they play, or the winner plays. Gary Powell and Neil Heaney Burge.
And that one is Eddie Heaney and Aaron O'Callaghan versus John and Martin Allen. And the winners will play Gary Powell and who's it? Neil Heaney from the Bears.
Yep.
Malachi McGuire and Lee McAlinton Rams. So the big boys are still there. Paddy Tavi's still there. Who else is there? Oh, Jackie McConville's still there. Jack Courtney's still there. So
Yeah.
Malachi McGuire. Who's Malachi with her?
Lee McAlinden.
plays Damien McCardle and Seamus Rooney McGuiggins. We got that, yeah?
Yes, yes,
And this is the winner plays this, isn't it?
yeah.
Still. Paul Murphy and Ralph Crummy, the Bears.
That is Mulligan McGuire and Lee McAlinton versus Damien McCardle and S. Rooney, and the winners will play Paul Murphy and Ralph Crummy.
Well, the reality is we've got Sean Murray, Niall McVarry, Gab Malone, Gareth McCann, Dak McConville, Keir McMahon, Jack Courtney, Lawrence McAlin, Kevin Crelly and Sheila Johnson, and Paddy Tavy and James O'Hagan left. So it's
It'll be a big game somewhere.
well, that's what I mean. You just you just can't miss. You're gonna end up with like here's Keir McMahon and Dackie McConville coming out. So the thing is, if Sean and Niall miss him, then or them two,
They're going to get Larry.
you
and
could end
Jack.
up get Jack. So and they play. It's going to be Kevin Crowley, is it? No. Paddy
Paddy
Tavy
Talver.
and James O'Hagan. And now, from Sean's point of view, they want Jack Courtney to be picked out here.
Yeah, oh, they do, surely.
Oh, he's got it too.
Outrageous.
See Niall and Sean, see the way I look after you. Jack Courtney and Lawrence McAlin. So, remind me what that is again. Kevin. Yeah.
It is Keir McMahon and Dackie McConville versus Paddy Tavy and who's Paddy along with James O'Hagan.
James
and the
O'Hagan.
winners will play Jack Courtney and Lawrence McAlinden.
All right, okay. So now to see who plays who in the last three.
Yeah.
Knowing Niall's lucky, he'll end up not having to even get the first game. Of course. Kevin Crilley and Sheila Johnson Murphys. Plays Gavin Malone and Gareth McCann White Cross. And the winner plays Sean Murray and Niall McVarry.
My goodness. Yeah.
How could he get that? They get that the last minute, didn't it?
And that last one's Kevin Crilley and Sheila Johnson versus Gavin Malone and Gareth McCann, and the winners will play Niall O'Hare and Sean Murray. Niall O'Hare, Niall McVarry, isn't it? Niall McVarry.
Is there any good draws in the middle of that?
Oh, the
Probably
second
the-
last one's
Probably the
second last one.
second last one, but there has to be a winner plays. So you'd expect that. I expect Declan and Kieran to be playing Jack and Larry there, but probably halfway through it, Willie Brown, Bernie McGee, last year's runners up, playing Dackie Brandon, Dackie McMahon, probably the biggest game.
Yeah, and then
But saying that, there is some other good ones there. Like
Right, so we'll have to go on then. We'll just go straight on, will we, to the second division individuals.
yes,
yeah,
So I should have it here. What's it there? You see the names, yeah?
yes,
16
Okay.
names. They're all there, are they?
bit of a
I'm
shuffle.
going to just shuffle it, and then we're ready to go, yeah?
yeah,
All good.
So
yeah.
this time it's the best of 7, first to 4.
yes.
All right, here we go. So Sean Kern Boyds, will play Killian McDonald, Millville Arm.
Come on, our fella. Come on, our fella.
Aidan Griffin Nifties. He could draw John, your John.
Yeah.
Oh, just went past it. Shane McVeary,
Shane.
Bosco.
Shane, you're not going to use my chalk McVeary?
Have we got them two so far?
Yes.
Yep.
Ready to go?
Yep.
All good.
Just want to make sure you can hear me. So, looks like Liam Ferris, is it?
Yep.
Liam Ferris Millvale. Plays Glenn McCardle. He's Millvale too, isn't he? Yeah, Millvale. Happy enough? Yeah.
Yep.
I just have to ask, make sure he's here and I don't move on. Shane Durnan,
Yep.
50-50s. Plays Ben McClory, Bosco. Kevin Crilly, Murphy's. Plays David Doran, Trainers D. Got that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Your John's not been pulled out yet, Kevin.
No.
I'll tell you, see this Paddy McCann, whoever he gets will be a hard one. Paddy McCann, Murphy's.
Versus John McGee. Versus
Well,
John
if he gets
McGee.
it, that's not a given for John if he does. Ramey's a good player too.
Yep.
Ramey Loughran. That'll be a good game. So we're moving into the last couple.
John could end up getting his fella.
John's going to end up playing the Sun.
Yeah.
Mark McGurk, Trainers Bar B. It wouldn't happen, would it? He has to pick Anthony Hanlon. No, he's not going to do it. Then
Declan McGee.
Declan McGee. Which means that
Just to see who's out
John
first.
McGee. Is it? No. Yes. No. John McGee, Bosco. Plays Anthony O'Hanlon. So if anybody could just call them back out if they could get a chance.
Just writing this last one down. Right. We have second division individual draw, which is the best of 7. We have got Sean Corn versus Killian MacDonald. Aidan Griffin versus Shane McVeary. Liam Furs versus Glenn McCardle. Shane Dornan versus Ben McClory. Kevin Crilly versus David Doran. Paddy McCann versus Raymond Loughran. Mark McGurk versus Declan McGee. And John McGee versus Anthony O'Hanlon.
You agree all them there, Liam?
This
Were you
draw's
listening
gonna
to
be
them,
interesting.
Did you hear them?
Heard
Liam?
every one of them, all crack.
Yeah, they're
all
all
right,
right.
yep.
Right,
All
and
right.
all these names right again, 16 here, ready to shuffle.
Yes?
Yeah, there's a shuffle done. Damon McCardle still has
All
to play
good.
Skippy Morgan in this,
Yes.
Yeah.
right? That has to be played in the Bosco before,
Yeah.
so that's the way it'll come out. It'll be Damon McCardle or Skippy Morgan. Ready to go?
Yep.
Yeah.
First to 4. Oh, our friend Damien.
Damien Kearney.
Damien Kearney. He'll be looking at you draw, but there's no easy ones in it. Pat McClanahan.
Pat McClanahan, super potter of the ball, but good player.
Yeah, Pat is and a good lad too, yeah.
Yeah.
Marty Conroy. McGuigan's. The favourite.
The favourite.
Here.
Oh, I thought it was going to be Diddles.
I know, so did I. Plays Aaron O'Callaghan.
Good game that'll be. Arnold Callaghan, good player too, boy. Great player.
Yes, yeah.
Oh! Is it Kevin? Is it Niall McVary? Hustlers. There's got to be 2 hustlers pulled out here. There has to be. Oh, it just passed Tucker.
Steve.
Stephen.
Steve
Stephen.
Terry. Yeah. So there's now one,
Now
two,
I'll be happy
three.
with that.
There's 4 hustlers still in this.
Yep.
They could all avoid each other, you never know.
We're going to find out
Oh
now.
yes, baby. Oh yes, baby.
Could be you, Kevin. Kevin McGee.
Versus Cal McCoy.
It has to be. Your friend John.
John Daly.
John Daly. Good lad, John.
There'll be a few pound in that much.
Oh, here's straight
There'll be a few
away.
pound in that.
Here, he was trying to get his money back from the last night.
Oh, here, Diddles is happy. He run the room at Wiggins last week.
Ah,
A tenner, you-
the dirty rat, yeah.
Is that Ralph Crummy? Yeah, Ralph Crummy. It's looking like me. No. Ralph
Tucker
plays
Hughes.
Tucker Hughes. It wouldn't be me and Cookie, would it?
Oh, the
Well,
nemesis.
these are all gonna avoid each other.
Callum McParlin. CWCD. Looks like me. Me and Callum. A good lad, Callum. There's Callum McCoy. This is going to be an interesting one here.
These have all
Cookie.
avoided each other.
Cookie, Andrew Can, Diddles, Skippy, and Dermot Lonergan. Now,
Here, Dermot Lanigan, no pushover.
he's a good player. I think here now, if you're Cookie here, you're looking for
For
Diddles and to get Dermot Lonergan. So that's Diddles or Skippy to play who. No, it's going to be Andrew Chan.
Andrew John. Good win in the last round.
Yeah, he's a potter, like. So we obviously have the 2 boys. So it's obviously Dermot Lonergan v Gary McLaughlin. So again, while I fix this up, you just go and get me the names already.
Damien Kearney versus Pat McClenaghan. Martin Conroy versus Aaron O'Callaghan. Niall McVary versus Stephen Sherry. Kevin McGee versus John Daly. Ralph Crummy versus Tucker Hughes. Callum McParlin versus Cal McCoy. Damien McCardle or Paul Morgan versus Andrew Chan. And Dermot Lanigan versus Gary McLaughlin.
Very good.
Some nice tasty ones there now.
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
good throws there, yeah. If it been best of 7, like it gives both players a chance, like so.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
So again, we've got the
Probably-
16 here. Sorry.
Probably the standout one there's he's probably Kevin and John. Probably or Ralph and Tucker.
I
Yeah,
John
Ralph
did-
and Tucker. Who else is their name there? That's
Dermot.
Damien Kearney, Pat McClenaghan. But they're slight favourites in them all, but probably like Kevin and John, Ralph and Tucker. probably just slightly 50, maybe just a wee bit over 50-50 games.
And we managed to avoid each other, like.
Yeah.
6 years and he's all avoided each other.
I know.
You couldn't have done that if you tried.
But me and Sean had been in it. Sean would have been 7 of us. If we hadn't met each other.
Yeah.
Convinced. Right. So you see, that's the 16 names for the Premier.
Yes.
Ready to go? Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you just shuffle her up.
I did shuffle, but I'll do it again.
Oh, good. No problem.
I'll shuffle it once more. Right. You ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Because no matter who's drawn out against who in this, they're all
Oh,
big games.
this is all top stuff here, and they're like, you know what I mean. Kieran McMahon.
Oh,
But
there's
play Larry McAlinton.
Oh, they're all big. That's what I'm saying.
I know that's a good game there, but Kieran Hanna Senior. Will play Jamie Lavelle. Two good wins.
Yeah.
Gavin Dorn, different strokes.
Oh, local
There's
derby.
Paddy Clark, different strokes. They didn't avoid each other. James Toner, quarter bar. Tristy Byrne. Why does nobody want Decky Brannan?
The best always comes out at the end.
Looking that way, yeah.
Harvey Lavelle, different strokes. Oh, Tommy Mooney, trainers A.
Two ex-teammates.
Liam, you could be getting Decky up.
Ah, sure, here.
Paul Kelly,
could be-
different strokes.
Paul.
This would be interesting if he pulls Decky Brannan. Ready, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
He is. It's going that way.
Yep.
Yep.
Probably a good game. Them two would be two of the top players, but aren't they, Liam? They play each other.
In the league. Yeah, they play each other from they're the two best players in the league.
Bernie McGee, different strokes.
Versus Liam Bradley.
Gosh. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Versus Liam Bradley. That'll be an interesting game.
Yep.
Box office stuff.
Stephen Gorham,
He's now a good tasty player too.
different strokes. Plays Aaron Keenan. So that concludes that draw, guys. So
Just
what
get
do you
through
think?
it. Kieran McMahon versus Lawrence McAlinton. Kieran Hanna versus Jamie Lavelle. Gavin Dorn versus Paddy Clark. Jed Toner versus Tristan Burns. Harvey Lavelle versus Tommy Mooney. Paul Kelly versus Decky Brannan. Bernie McGee versus Liam Bradley. And Stephen Gorham versus Oren Keenan.
I would say if there was a person that was to predict the 8 winners there, not one person would get it right.
No, absolutely
No.
not. Absolutely not.
It will be an interesting one, but because so we'll read up there and
First
we'll
game,
pick our 8 winners.
first game toss of a coin, second the same, third the same. Next
I'll
game,
tell you what,
Christie probably
see-
slight favourite.
See before you go to, do you see your 8?
Yeah.
Could you put down 8 winners of each? No?
If it was to pick,
Aye, of 8 of the
Right.
first, the Premier, the first and the second. Is that too much to ask?
No.
I haven't got them in front of me, you see.
right? But I'll call them out for you. Kieran McMahon, Larry McAlinden.
Right, no, just tell you what, just we said, right? So you've got Keir McMahon,
Versus Larry McAlinden.
Mel McAlinden, right? Yeah.
Kieran Hanna versus Jamie Lavelle.
It's probably taking too long to do it. So what to do is you just, just you pick who you say in the Premier, who you think out of them is the last 4.
Or the last 8, you mean?
Or the
Last
last
eight.
8, sorry. You just tell me who
Yeah.
your last 8 is.
Kieran McMahon,
Yeah,
Jamie Lavelle,
yeah,
Paddy Clark, Tristan Bourne,
yeah.
Harvey Lavelle,
Harvey was against 2 again.
Tommy
Tommy
Mooney.
Mooney,
Tommy, right, go.
Declan Brennan,
Yeah,
myself,
yeah.
and Stephen Gorham.
Well, do you know who mine were?
Who was
believe it or
Stephen
not?
Gorham playing?
Stephen Gordon playing
Oran
Oran
Keenan.
Keenan. Do you know who mine were, right?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, Kevin. No, do it this way. The Keir McMahon game. Man,
Kieran McMahon.
you go for him, right?
Yeah.
The,
Kieran Hanna.
No, was it Harvey Lavelle game?
No,
sorry,
Kieran-
no. The next one was
Kieran
Keir
Hanna and
Hanna
Jamie.
and
Right,
Jamie.
Keir-
Who did you go for there?
Kieran Hanna.
You went for Kieran Hanna.
Yeah.
Right,
The next game I went for Paddy Clark.
right. That's the same as Liam, right? So you just go
Tristan Bourne.
for same as Liam, yeah.
Tommy Mooney.
Over Harvey Lavelle,
Yeah.
right?
Daggy Brennan.
Yeah,
Liam Bradley.
yeah.
And Stephen Gorham.
So, actually, the two is agree on both them things, except for you went for Kieran Hanna over Jamie Lavelle,
Yeah.
and you went for
Tommy Mooney over Harvey.
Tommy Mooney over Harvey.
And Cal, that's not our expert opinion. Do you know what I mean? That's not our expert opinion, you know.
It's hard
But
one
hey,
to
it's no
know.
matter what. Hey, it's probably only get half of them right, like.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. But it's just going to be interesting to keep it there. Right, so just before we go on, right, so next week we have, obviously,
This Thursday is the
The
Vegas Cup.
right, so I want to just do that. So this is the team for the Vegas Cup this Thursday. You've got Bird versus, is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah,
Bird
Bird
versus
versus
CWCA, Cordobar versus Trainers A, McGuigan versus Different Strokes, and CWCB versus Hustlers. Right,
I'm
before you
gonna-
go about who
I'm
they're
gonna
going to win.
predict.
Yeah.
I'm gonna predict all away wins.
Right.
One
Well,
different-
I don't know now. Would I go with that? Maybe. I just think Jamie Lavelle's team's a good team, so it's hard
They
to know.
are,
And the
it's-
Cordobar, I think, it's between Cordobar and Trainers to actually make that 4th place. I think and Cordobar have the edge. So that's a
Yeah.
tight one. I'd love to know who won the last games between. Was
That
it a
game-
draw?
That game there, the quarter bar and Trainers A, it'll hinge on who's playing with who in the pairs.
Yeah.
It
So
could be
I
tight
would,
after
I
the
would
end of it.
I would disagree, and I'll go for Cordobar over Trainers. Who do you go, Kevin?
I would have to fancy Trainers. I think
Right.
Trainers are a strong enough side.
Right, 2 against
Yeah.
1 then. Right, now, so if you do that, then we know who each one's playing. The winner of Burge versus CWCA plays who then?
We'll play the winners of
CWCB or the
CWCB
Hustlers.
and the Hustlers.
Right, okay, so Burge and CWCA, the winners, so you reckon it'll be CWCA v Hustlers. And then you reckon, obviously, then it's going to be Trainers A versus Different Strokes. Has McGuigan's got a chance against Different Strokes?
No.
McGuigan's at home.
No.
Everyone,
No.
everyone said this. Everyone said the same when you played them in the Cunningham Cup. If you had been asked the same question, you would have said no. But it all depends what way the boys pick the team,
But you
because
know
Marty
what?
has a habit. If there's 10 turns up, 10 plays.
All right.
But
What were
I
you going
tell
to
you,
say, Kevin?
you see,
So
different strokes give us a chance, right? A small chance. And we never took it. And we got them on a night off because they were bad that night they played us. And I would simply say if we were to play that game 10 times over again, it would be a different score. It'd probably be 7-10.
yeah, but do you see? But do you see in the last game where it was 4 each getting into that last game? If Damien Kearney gets that same chance another 99 times, he finishes it.
Absolutely.
It's
I know,
probably
and
just
tell
the
you what,
pressure. It's probably just the
Uh,
pressure.
and I'll tell you what, see if it had step back, lifting the white ball, 1 to a million.
Yeah.
1 to a million.
That's what I always
to
do
a-
myself. I always go for a walk. Just go for a walk around the table.
And here, you know what I always tell
Just
the
don't
boys?
trump steel,
See the best shots. The best shots are played from the side all the time. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
And
yeah.
somebody from the side says something that you don't see, and then all of a sudden, it's the better shot, isn't it?
No, but
Right,
take
so
a step
see
back
this,
and
so-
stand at the side.
Right, can you see them division tables there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see it?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
basically, different strokes are 24, CWCA are 21, dance bar 18, quarter bars 12, trainers bars 11. It would be fair enough to say that White Cross Ballyholen is sort of out of it, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Trainers bar, and you would also say that dance bar is safe. Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're safe.
Oh,
Bar
I-
is safe. Yeah.
Top three.
So-
top three's in.
So quarter bar and trainers bar. This is the interesting thing. Quarter bar is on 12. Trainers bar is on 11. Now remember
Yeah.
that and take a note of it, because this is the next two. There's two fixtures to be played in the new year, and in that, trainers bar plays Ballyholen,
yeah.
right? And where is quarter bar? Quarter bar
Quarter
plays
bars,
White Cross. Would it not be fair to say that there'd be expected that both teams pick up 2 points?
Yes.
No, White Cross isn't an easy place to go to, and if they can get 6 men there,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's
Well,
not an
see,
easy
even
place
White
to go
Cross
to.
through with them then, right? It would
be
be
all
the first
11.
one, Liam. It would be the
Yeah.
first one we've done. You know what I mean? So then, let's say it was then, right?
Let's
Then
say they
you go
both
to
picked
that
up 2
last game.
points,
Yeah. So there's your last game.
and they play each other.
Quarter bar versus trainers bar. Quarter bar.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that
And-
game. So this is the league game, which is different than what's going to happen now in this.
Yeah.
What-
That's more or less to see who plays different strokes in the semi-final of the league.
Yeah, and you know what it is. But remember, that 1 point the quarter bar has can make a big difference.
Oh yeah.
No, well, trainers know they just have to go out and win, and they'll be
Just
going out
have
to win
to
the
win.
match.
Yeah, you know, if they win, there's no replay, there's nothing. But
Yeah,
as you
but
said, if for any reason,
You'd have to suspect the two of them will go out and pick up maximum points. You have to.
yeah, but I've already said, just say White Cross took a point to quarter bar.
Well, there's nothing to say Ballyholen's not going to turn up the trainers and do the same. Do you know what I mean? So,
Well, absolutely. So that's that first division. So therefore, in your first division, I'll go back to it. Who is your top 4 that's going through?
personally, I would say the way it's sitting now. So that would mean different strokes are playing the quarter bar, different strokes will be at home, and the CWCA will be playing Downsport with the CWC at home.
I would agree with that. What would you say, Kevin?
Well, I will go different strokes, CWCA, Downsport and trainers.
But
I
here's
think-
one for you. Here's one for you too.
Well,
The CWC's last 2 games are away to Downs and at home to different strokes. Downsborough gets a result against the CWCA. Downsborough can jump in the second, and that would give them.
hold
home
on,
advantage.
21 to 18. Let me take a look at that. 21 to 18. Dansbar is playing CWCA at home.
Yeah, yeah,
As you said, they get a result there, it would be 21 to 20.
yeah.
And then the last game of CWC's last game, they
Or
probably
home
going to lose 2 points.
Yeah, the home. Well, you don't know. Like,
And Dan's would get 2 points from White Cross. So what
Yeah.
you're saying is Dan's actually have a chance of slipping in. If Dan's got a point of views, is that any good to them?
No.
no, if they won their last game, even if we lost, it would mean the two of us are joint.
You're going to get 22 and they'll be only 19.
Yeah.
So they have to beat you to get to second place.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
But you're still going with different strokes. CWC, Dallasbar and Cordobar, yeah?
I think that point that the Cordobar have is massive.
Yeah. Next division. 2 games to go again. I'll just move that back. Next, and here we have the Division 1. Again, we're 29, McGuigan's 27.
Yeah.
Burrs is in 22, Menin is on 22, and CWCB is on 20. Right, try and put that so Burrs Menin is 2 points each ahead of CWCB, and here's the draw. Or here's the fixture. Burrs play CWCB,
Yeah.
and who was the other team?
McGuigan's.
Where's McGuigan? No, who was the other team?
McGuigan, yeah.
Menendez play McGuigan. So,
Yeah.
you know, what's the question there? McGuigan's are safe. They can't even be
Yeah.
caught for second, as far as I know.
That's right.
So, what happens in that scenario? Does CWC beat Burrs?
I tell you, I do believe that the 4 teams that are there at the moment is the 4 teams that are going to.
You just wouldn't know. You just wouldn't know because CWC and the Bears have a bit of history. You just wouldn't know what would happen there.
Yeah, as long as there's no metal cases. or anything.
Well, then let's go back then, right? Let's go back to that.
And the good thing about
right?
that is you have no game that night, so you two will probably
Yeah.
be sitting there watching.
We will. So, say CWCB gets no points in that game. Did we say
Yeah.
St. Medina would get any points in that game? You said no. because
Sitting are playing McGuigan's.
is
I
playing
think
Wigan. So,
I think McGuigan's have a big say because I think McGuigan's last game's against CWCB as well.
so this is what I was going to say to you. So both of them stay in the same points, but then you come to the last game. CWCB then play McGuigan's and Medina play us.
You
So
see,
Medina's not picking up any points there.
You see,
And
you's already have the league. You's already finished top of the league. You can't be caught.
No, but we still have to keep. We can't let 2 points go, as far as I know.
Oh no, you just can because you get a bay. You get a bay next week. You get 2 points. You're guaranteed top.
Yes.
I don't think so. All right.
Yeah, you
Yes.
just get 2 points next week.
Oh, but sure, the McGuigan's could still win next week.
Yeah, but you just get 2 points.
Yeah. So McGuigan's win, they get 2 points too. We can't afford
Yeah,
to,
but you
to
need
lose any points.
Oh, you need a point in your last game.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, do you understand? We still do need to win our games
Yeah.
to stay atop.
Just give me
Now-
a wee second.
I don't think it really matters who's top.
I think
because
the league table will finish in that league. Is
That
Kevin
order
all right
there. you
I
think
think
that
the
order
league-
there.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
think it's Hustlers, McGuigan's, Burrs, and Menina.
Yeah.
Well, I think you're right, but at the same time, CWCB, can I look at that for a wee second? Imagine CWCB do beat Burrs for Toxic, right?
Yeah.
They now go to CWCB beat Burrs, so
Whatever.
they go to 20. They go to 22, but remember, Burrs now stay on 22 because they've just been beat.
What
Right.
happened with the St. Menina CWCB? Do you remember someone got points there or didn't get points? That could end
Didn't
up being
get
a big
points.
that could end up being a big factor in that table.
Well, it's gone now. None of the two
Oh, I
have
know that.
points.
Oh, I
but
know
I'm
that,
saying, when you listen to this, look, if CWCB were to beat Burrs, Burrs stay on 22, Menina's on 22, CWCB's on 20. But that same night for Toxic, Menina's play who that first night? Menina's play McGuigan's.
McGuigan's,
Say
yeah.
they picked up a point there.
Yeah.
That's them.
Menina's would then go to 23. Burrs would
It's the
stay
same-
on 22, and CWCB would stay
It's-
on 22.
It's the
And
same
get into
scenario.
that. Yeah.
It's the same scenario again with McGuigan's. If they have 10 turns up, Marty's going to play 10 players. And I think that has probably cost them a few points over the last couple of weeks.
But
Instead
I'm
of
just
in your
saying, is
bigger games,
Burrs
10-6.
definitely out of it? Could Nans Rams beat Burrs, for instance?
No,
No.
definitely
No
not.
chance.
No chance.
No.
Right.
I
So
think.
That'd be
Well,
crazy.
my prediction is the 4 that's there is the 4 that's going to play off.
you say them four, yeah?
Yeah, them
Yeah.
4. Yeah.
Right. Now this is the interesting one before we go.
The only
Division two.
scenario in that one there in that Division 1 is if St. Menina and Burrs finish level on points to see who plays the Hustlers. You know what I mean? It's not cut and dry yet who's going to play the Hustlers and who's going to
Yeah.
be playing McGuigan's.
That's right. So what about this last division?
The last division will you have
Well-
it's over with the Bosco, right? Nifty
And
50.
what is the fixtures? What is the fixtures there? Bosco have a bay, yeah. That's the League One.
But Bosco, forget
Oh,
about
not the League
Bosco.
One.
They're out of it. Right?
Right.
You've got
Millvale
Foresters
play
versus...
Trainers.
Where's that? Millvale plays Trainers.
Millvale against
Millvale.
Trainers.
Right, so that's a
And they're
22
both right in the
20.
mix.
And Millvale did beat Trainers before. But saying that,
Yeah,
Millvale
did.
could get beat by Trainers.
Yeah.
Oh,
And here
100%.
Forest.
Trainer.
The Forest.
I think at the minute, Trainers are the form team in that division. I think they've won their last 5 or 6 games in a row. After a bad start. They've picked up points every week.
Yeah.
So if Trainers won that then, like you said,
Yeah.
right? Say Trainers win that game, right?
Yeah.
What does that leave it?
Puts them up
Remember,
to 24.
Foresters would probably beat St. Manina Bay because they're down here a bit,
Yes.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So if Trainers won, they go to 24.
Yeah.
Foresters go up to
Foresters would go to
22.
22. And you're going to the last game, which is this one.
Millvale get the 2 points.
Millville get their 2 points back, and Foresters versus Nifty 50s.
Yeah.
Now,
That
the
could end up,
Foresters-
that could end up being a playoff somewhere.
the log I wrote, I believed it would be a playoff
Yeah.
between.
I don't know who between. It could end up being a 3-way playoff.
I don't know who I wrote it was between. I think I wrote it between Trainers Bar and Millvale because I actually went by the form and the fact that Millvale beat them before.
Nifty 50s are playing the Fosters the last game. The Fosters might have to beat Nifty 50s just to get into the playoff.
Yeah.
That
I
could
know.
end up.
I actually didn't count them, Liam. I put
could
what
end
did
up
I
be-
do?
That could end up
what
being a
did I do?
four. That could end up being a 4-way playoff for 3 spots.
Yeah, I forget what I done. I think I put. Let me
Well, you
see.
see what you have is if
I put down the bottom of this here somewhere. I put second division Bosco 1, Nifty 50s 2, 3 and 4 playoff between Millvale and Trainers B. So I didn't have the
Yeah, for the 3rd and 4th spot.
for the 3rd and 4th spot.
oh, it's tight. It's tight. But the next round of matches will sort it out. The next round of matches will sort
Okay,
it out.
yeah, you know. But it's good that in every league, there's still something to play for with 2
Yeah.
league games to go.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. We tell you, that's what it's all about.
And then-
Have a
and
bit
then-
of crack too.
And then we'll have all our cup semi-finals and all. There's some good semi-finals
That's
in the knockout cups as well.
Yeah.
Dan, I'll me to call those out for the semi-finals. I have them here in front of me.
Yeah, call them out there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
Premier Division Knockout Cup semi-finals. Dan's Bar versus the Quarter Bar. And then you have CWCA versus different.
all right.
And then the Division 1 Cup semi-finals, you have CWCB versus the Bears. And you have Drummond T GFC versus McGuigan's Bar.
Yeah.
And then Division 2
McGuigan's have
Cup
to be favoured
semi-finals.
for that
Yep.
now, Liam.
Oh,
McGuigan's
very
have to be
right,
favoured for that. Who is it? CWCB
Yeah.
versus Bears.
Yeah.
Bears could win it too.
And then you have
like.
Drummond T GFC versus McGuigan's Bar. And then the
Drummond T
Division
got a
2 Cup
chance there.
semi-finals. Drummond T beat Hughes.
I don't know. I
You never know
still
what
think
team, John,
Drummond T's a good team. Drummond T's at home for
Drummond
that.
T- No, they're all neutral.
Is that no?
I don't know what.
Where is that? Where is that cup, Kevin? Not First Division.
The First Division Cup is sponsored by it's up in St. Manina.
Something in all right.
And the Premier Division is Mark Trainers.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. And then who's
then
the
you have
second
the-
division?
This Division
Sec-
2 Knockout Cup semi-finals is Nifty 50s versus the Indo. And then you have the Fosters versus Boyd's Bar.
God, so Foresters should make it like to the final.
Yeah, I would say
Yeah, yeah.
so.
It'll be
Boyd's
Against who is that? Against Nifty 50s and who?
Nifty 50s or the Indo.
That's a tight one. That Indo can be a good team. Like
Yeah, and like Boyd's is only they're there because of Millvale playing a ringer.
and if Indo win that game, they'll get the final in their home.
The semi-final and the final.
Yeah.
Well, they've only got one semi-final, don't they?
Yeah, I would
Yes.
want.
Yeah.
Right, is that it? Will
then
you
you
send
have
me them
the-
through?
Yeah, I'll just call out the Cunningham Cup semi-finals. Cunningham Cup semi-finals is Different Strokes versus the Indo, and CWCA versus Trainers Bar A. And I think that's sponsored by White Cross Bar, Kevin, if I'm right.
Yeah.
It is indeed, yeah, it is indeed.
Say it again.
And the date,
Say it again.
Different
Liam.
Strokes, Different Strokes versus the Indo,
Oh,
CWCA versus Trainers Bar A.
yeah.
And
So
that's
the Indo's still in a couple of cups.
They're still in 2 cups, yeah, but they can't qualify for the top 4 in their league. They're just out of it.
Yeah,
Right,
no,
there you are. Will you send me them through, preferably by WhatsApp as soon as you can? Thanks, boys.
Okay,
I'll get on to it now. I'll send it to you now.
superstar
very
Liam. Cheers, good
Cheers.
one.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.